we've seen this time and time again. Some of our most favorite beloved characters changed beyond recognition to suit modern audiences. For some reason, I guess the modern audiences want to see make-unders. You know, can't have an attractive character, especially if she's female. She can't be pretty. She can't be womanly. She can't be feminine. Not this day and age, right? Well, to kind of rectify some of these awful make-unders that we have seen, some AI art has fixed things for us. So let me go ahead and dive into this video. I'm going to talk about specifically Lara Croft a lot, but I kind of want to go over some other stuff too. Now, this whole video is inspired by Bounding Into Comics, which the website's kind of janky looking for me right now just because I'm using a global night mode, which, by the way, thank you to who suggested that. I wish I remembered you from the comments. Your comment came off a little bit, you know, harsh. But I was like, but is he wrong though? But is he wrong? No, he wasn't. I didn't know that there was a plugin on Chrome that had a global night mode, but I am glad there is because I know I was blinding myself and you guys when I was looking at websites that didn't have dark mode on them. Well, now they do, even if it's a little janky. All right, so here we have from Bounding Into Comics. I adore this website, and they even made an article about me today, sticking up for me because I had some dude come after me. I don't even know who he is, but I'm not going to talk about that today. But thank you, Bounding Into Comics, for doing that. All right, so here they apparently this is Gabby Gabs based AI artist de-wokeifies April O'Neil, Velma, Tinkerbell, and more. Now, I'm just going to say for the record, I haven't plugged in any of these AI stuff myself. I actually am very suspicious of AI. I don't know. Call me crazy. I think that there's a demonic element to AI, or there at least could be. So it scares me. But I do like looking at the generated art that people make. I just don't do that. If that makes sense. Take that as you will. But here we have April O'Neil. I'm going to zoom in to some of these. Here we have April O'Neil because as we have seen here, and I made a video on this and boy, did I get some backlash for that. But anyway, yeah, well, you've seen the make under April O'Neil, right? And I made a whole video about that. This goes far beyond just a race swap. But here we have, you know, the AI making a more accurate April O'Neil. Now this looks more like 50s pinup, so I'm not really totally getting the vibe there, but this, I like this. These general features, I like it. I could see that for an April O'Neil, right? All right, so let's scroll down some more. We've got Tinkerbell. Now, I was just recently on Nina Infinity's show on YouTube talking about Tinkerbell, and I will say, you know, although I'm not a huge fan of race swaps when it comes to characters, especially ones like, you know, Tinkerbell, I feel like is definitely one that you're not going to get away with a race swap as much. I will say though, I was happy that she's pretty at least, and she's a beautiful woman. Something like this I hate to see. If you're going to take a character who is known for being extremely gorgeous and make her ugly, you race swap her and make her ugly, that's where I have a problem. You know, it's just doubling down on, okay, not only are we going to race swap her, but she ain't even going to be pretty anymore. So take that, you know, fans. You know, here's a dig to the fans. They could have easily, as I said in my other video, made a cute black April O'Neil, but they purposefully made her ugly. So in this case, I think it is less egregious. A race swap isn't my favorite thing to see. I think this show looks like trash for reasons, this movie, for reasons far beyond just Tinkerbell's portrayal. But she is beautiful, so I'll say that. This is what we're seeing a lot more like Tinkerbell. This, I think this is flawless. Her features, very elf-like, very like the upturned nose, all that. Very, very like, whimsical looking. She really... They nailed it on that one. All right, and then we're going to scroll down here to some Galadriel because a lot of us did not like Galadriel's interpretation of Rings of Power at all. For many, many, many reasons. Galadriel is supposed to be ethereal, this ethereal beauty, right? And I think that one of the big issues with her, that's just not how they portrayed her. They portrayed her a lot more masculine. And I don't even think the actress is ugly. I think she's cute, but they purposefully really dragged her down and then did the whole like the man spread leg pose. Like they purposefully tried to make her more masculine looking. So I do think this is a lot more on point. I think the makeup is extremely heavy on this AI art. So I will say that, but you know, you're getting this ethereal look and vibe from the AI art. So I do like that. All right, let's go down to Lara Croft because y'all know that's what I'm going to make this video about. Okay. This is the make under version, which we've seen. As a character in general, I'm not even opposed to this character in general. I don't think she's terrible, but I do think she's definitely not Lara Croft at any facet. And that's why I take issue with her, because I get some people are just like, what do you mean though? She's cute. She's like girl next door cute, which is fine, but that's not Lara Croft. Lara Croft is supposed to be this intimidating bombshell. Okay, unachievable, unattainable. And so that's just not the vibe we get. I don't like it. I don't like how emotional they make her now. Watch my past videos if you want to see me go over that more. But, you know, here they have AI art. This doesn't look anything like Lara Croft to me, though. This looks like, you know, pretty pinup woman. Cross-eyed, but, you know. Now this is where I'm just like, bro, I would not even be mad. This is an improvement. And obviously the race swap, but it's an improvement visually. And I do think she looks a little too, like, unsure of herself. She doesn't. Lara Croft's supposed to be, like, very hyper confident, overconfident, honestly. Which you'll see, like, in Tomb Raider 3, for example. When she's on the quad bike in Area 51 and she just goes up this ramp to go over the fence, knocks herself out, literally. Lara is supposed to be this, like, unabashed, crazy, adrenaline junkie, overconfident character. And so I don't like it when she's like, it's not Lara. It's just not. I don't care. Oh, but she's younger. I don't give a crap. We've seen her at 16 years old in Last Revelation. I don't want to hear it. And she was still had that same personality. So I don't want to hear it. Like, she should not have that taken away from her character. I don't care what kind of origin story or how young you make her. She wasn't like that in the originals, not even when she was 16. So she should not be like this now. But visually speaking, her features very beautiful. Now, I made a video too the other day talking about Lara Croft's origins, like how she was created as a character and the race swap that happened there during development. And I am happy to report that the person who made that tweet and was spreading misinformation about Lara Croft's creation and all that kind of stuff, he did end up deleting the tweet. So I'll give him props for that. And I give props to everybody who replied to him about that. Who didn't come after him. We didn't have to come after him. We didn't have to go after his personality. We didn't have to attack him. I just made a video and disagreed with what he was saying and showed why. And that's all you got to do. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to hate people. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to some AI art. Now, first, this isn't AI art. But first, I just want to give a refresh for people who don't know. This is what Lara Croft was created to look like. This is 1996 Tomb Raider 1 Lara Croft, the one and only, right? So in her concept arts, and before she became Lara Croft, she was Laura Cruz. And they changed her to Lara Croft. But they didn't change her physical characteristics. She had the tan skin, the dark features, the full lips, the curvy body, all that, okay? So she was a lot more racially ambiguous, though clearly she just looks like a white girl who perhaps has some sort of mix. She could be Latina, something like that. But she, to me, in Tomb Raider 1, looked like a white girl that perhaps had something else in her bloodline along the way that gives her sort of a mixed appearance. So I did really like that look to her, and a lot of classic fans want to see just we don't want to see her changed completely into, oh, okay, now she's Lara Croft's Latina now, or Lara Croft's black now, nothing like that. But just make it look like, okay, here's like an aristocratic British woman who's white, but she's got just a slight pinch of racial ambiguity, because that's how she was originally created, and that's what we care about is accuracy, right? And then she was changed to this. Okay, let me give credit to that Lara's Wacky Adventure. I pulled this up online, and it looks like they credited. So some people, okay, this is where the screenshot was taken. Good job on the screenshot. No shade to the person who took the screenshot, but I'm just talking about Lara's appearance here. Cute girl next door. Very, very, very white looking. But again, not Lara Croft. And I don't like this as Lara Croft at all. Lara Croft isn't supposed to be some sweet girl next door. Lara Croft's supposed to be fierce. You're supposed to be scared of her. That is what Lara Croft is supposed to be. So, I mean, come on. If we're really going to be talking about accuracy here, come on. This is not the same person. I don't care. Oh, it's her when she was... No, it's not. No, that's not Lara Croft. It's not. All right, so let's look at some AI arts. So, this one I thought was funny because there's 3 legs. There's something coming out of her belly button. Her eyes look really funky and all that. But let's like kind of take in the silhouette here. I don't like that it was inspired. The hair is very like Reboot Lara inspired. Unfortunately, some of these AI arts are going to be skewed by Reboot Lara inspiration. But, you know, the overall gist of it. Let's take in the overall silhouette. I'm digging it. I'm digging what this could be. All right, now let's continue. This is a lot more of kind of like an anime almost vibe, but I'm digging the overall silhouette. I'm digging, the hair's wonky again, but still, I like the overall silhouette. Look at her arms here. They look amazing. Looks like she's got some muscle tone. She's got that wasp waist, that hourglass figure. Love it. But she looks like she's definitely leads a physically active life with her body type. But she's still got that like, okay, very womanly, very, you know, she's got some curves, all that. I'm here for it. You know, not perfect, but hey, it's getting better. This is a Pixar looking one and it looks terrible. Make it go away. Please make it go away. All right, next up. This is very Angelina Jolie inspired. There is some wonkiness to it, but still. Here's my thought on this, is if you're going to make Lara go full white girl, right? If you don't want to give her more racial ambiguity, then she should look like Angelina Jolie, in my opinion. You got the blueprint. You got the perfect blueprint. I like Lara with brown eyes, though, because she has in the past. But even so, I would be fine with a green-eyed Lara Croft. If she looked like Angelina Jolie, you got the blueprint. She could be, and here's why. It's because Angelina has she's fierce looking. She does, I mean, she basically is the IRL version of Lara Croft, let's be real. And I said this too on a stream recently, and people were shocked because most people don't know. If you're not a huge Tomb Raider fan, you may not know this, but Angelina Jolie did not like Lara Croft. When she took on the role, and even after, she didn't even like talking about it for a long time. It was like she was bitter about it. She did not like Lara Croft. She was like, oh, she's only there for as like a sex object, this, that, the other. Like, she didn't like her. Even when she was portraying her. And so the reason why Angelina Jolie pulled off such an amazing Lara Croft was because she basically is Lara Croft, not because she actually loved the character. And I don't think she did all this legwork and studying who the character was, this, that, or the other, but she just, for some reason, she's just the real life Lara Croft, and so that's how she pulled it off. And so she does have a lot of Lara Croft's characteristic features, the full lips, the arched eyebrows, the very fierce looking, okay? That's how Angelina Jolie is, just stunning. And so, yeah, make her look more like Angelina, and there you go, boom. Now, next up, this is, you know, and normally I say, I don't want any reboot inspiration in Lara Croft. I don't want any unification, none of that. I want a restoration. Give us Lara Croft again. I don't care about let the reboot version be done. But this is one that does have some sort of reboot inspiration that actually is amazing. Sign me the crap up for this. I would prefer the braid. Okay, the hair to me isn't totally perfect, but still, look at how her face, she looks fierce here, does she not? Look at her body is perfect. It's very feminine, but it's very muscular and looks like she actually can push a boulder and climb a rock wall or a mountain. You know, this is what's up to me. Sign me the heck up for this, for Lara Croft, okay? This is good. This is really good. This makes me want to go to the gym. That's what I want to see. When I see Lara Croft and I'm like, whoa, okay, I need to go to the gym. I can't skip the gym today. Like, that's the vibe I want when I see Lara Croft. So, well done on this AI art. Really well done on that. The body, same thing. Obviously, I don't want tattoos on Lara Croft. She doesn't have tattoos. This, I think the body is just about perfect. Love the delts. I'm here for it. To where she looks strong. She looks like she lives an active lifestyle, but she doesn't look like she takes steroids. The face, I feel like, isn't perfect for Lara, but still good. Not awful. But overall, yes, I'm here for this. Don't like the thong looking thing. That's weird. But overall, this vibe, yes. Sign me up. I'm actually getting Lara Croft vibes. And here's the same one. This is near perfect. Near perfect. I mean, look at that. The delts. Everything. The waist, like the cut. Like, dude, this girl, she's cut. She's fit. But she's very womanly. So this is just great. Solid. Sign me up for this. Sign me up. I would play this game and be very happy with it. This looks like someone who could actually be Lara Croft. Now this, if we're not careful, this is the Lara we're gonna get in the next game. Shrek Lara, this is what they're gonna say. All right, we'll give you the big lips, we'll give you the arched eyebrows, but we're gonna give you everything else, the big boobs, but we're gonna give you everything else that comes with it. This is it, okay? And she's gonna have a girlfriend. If we're not careful, this could be in Lara Croft's future. Do I think they're actually going to pull something like this? They would be absolutely retarded. I think that it could be what, the woke studio wants to do, but will they actually do it? Not if they want to continue making the games. I don't see that happening. Now, okay, I got to give credit to Wanderlust on Twitter. I've mentioned him in some videos. He's so based with Tomb Raider, so freaking based. Good people in general. He's just great. He generated this on the AI art. And to me, face-wise, especially now, I'm picky with Lara's face because she needs to look like Lara Croft. This is almost perfect. It is almost completely perfect. I like it that she looks like a woman. She looks like a mature woman. A lot of what you're seeing in a lot of these AI art is giving us like a very young looking Lara Croft, and the reboot partially skewed that. Even though when you actually look at reboot, like, the first rebooted game, especially in the Turning Point teaser and in like a lot of the renders, Lara actually looked amazing, but we didn't get that translated so much in the actual game. But this is after they kept making her look different. She looks kind of like she could be a 40-year-old soccer mom here. So it's not necessarily that she looks young. It's the vibe, right? It's that innocent vibe that they're giving her. There's nothing wrong with that vibe in general, or cute as opposed to sexy or hot. I personally consider myself more on the cute scale than on the sexy scale. So this is no shade toward the cute look. But Lara Croft ain't cute. Lara Croft is fierce and sexy and bombshell. That's what she's supposed to be. And you get a lot more of that vibe here. This is all woman. And that is how Lara Croft is supposed to be, all woman. And I do think that it's a little too much makeup, though. I don't think she needs to be that glam. Now, if she's going somewhere, a social event, yeah, girl, put on that, like, slinky black dress and get glam like this. But when it comes to her actually, like, when she's raiding a tomb on her adventures, I prefer more of, like, think of Angelina Jolie in the movies, where she had very subtle makeup just because she was just naturally sexy like that. I prefer that look. So tone down the makeup a bit for the tomb raiding, but overall, this face, I'm here for it. Maybe she could be a little more tanned, but overall, I love it. The very light brown eyes, love it. That's giving me like, those who know Lara from the renders, classic Lara, you'll get more of that vibe. She almost had like a reddish brown, light brown eyes. And here we have that same vibe right here again. This is just about perfect. Like I said, just lighten up the makeup and perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is the Lara Croft I've been dreaming of seeing again. She's very womanly, but she's still got, look at that. She's still got some muscle. She still can do the things that she does. She can push the boulders. She can climb the mountains. She can swim for miles. She can chase a T-Rex down or run away from a T-Rex, honestly. Whatever it may be. But yeah, my goodness, I talked about AI Lara for 20 minutes. And it could have went longer. But anyway, there you have it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think Lara Croft should look like? And what do you hope to see for Lara's future adventures? Thank you again for hanging out with me. I'll catch you next time. In the meantime, go boom.